Hi, sorry, the video was a little bit disturbed, so the building is actually higher, not so wide. Can we do the presentation now? Thank you. It's a building I was personally involved for 6 years, and I would like to start it with it. We open it this Saturday, so it's kind of a big milestone. So I want to celebrate it with you a little bit. So it's called Multipurpose Arena, Urban Arena in Jihlava. Jihlava is a regional city in Czech Republic between Prague and Brno. And we won this job by architecture competition 2019, and it opened this Saturday. And when we've been designing it, because hockey is very important for us as Czechs, it's kind of national sport, and it was part of the identity of the city. So what was important for us, that even the child can recognize the building. So we decided to make this really iconic form, and we tested, I think like 4 years ago on our own kids, where we gave them the CGIs and let them draw it, and that was the idea, that even the kid in the kindergarten should be able to draw it. And I think we kind of proved that with the kids that we created something that everybody can remember. These are the authors, and it's kind of nice looking back at these drawings to see it then in reality, and even with our own architecture sketches to kind of see what's there and what we imagine is going to be there. So these are just some nice images. During the process, we convinced the city that we should not only work on that we should not only work on the arena, but that we should also do the park behind the arena. So what we managed to do, we managed to kind of make the whole part of the city, renew the whole part of the city. Also, the city made a very clever decision. They kept the arena in the existing position, which means that it's really close to the city center. So we believe that we managed to create this kind of center next to the city center, which will bring people. They will come for the hockey match or for the music gig, and they will stay in the city and they will spend some money there, which is very needed in this region. This is the design of the park. The park is still under construction. This is how it looks from the drone view. The section of the arena is basically, we've been very lucky because there is this urban street in front of the university, which is next to us, which is 6 meters lower than the park, which is behind us. This allowed us to create this kind of section where we place all the changing room in this plinth, which is on the level of the ice, and above it we actually have an accessible public space. So when you are walking around the complex, you see it as 4 freestanding buildings, and it's surrounded by different urban spaces. So we hope that it will really well fit into the city center. This is how it looks like from above. So there's these 2 buildings are existing, and then we have a new hockey arena, and then there's this corner building. All the buildings are connected with the plinth, but as somebody who will come there, you will not recognize it. They look like independent buildings. This is the view from above. You can see this is basically the historical center of the Jihlava, which is very lovely. I recommend all you to visit Jihlava. And we really strongly believe in this synergy, that we will bring energy here and it will give it back to the historical center. This is then the section through the axonometry. As you can see, these are all the public spaces here, so you can walk around. Because we are creating a hockey arena in the city center, we have to approach it differently. All the other arenas are basically like one big iconic building. Here we try to kind of create a campus of buildings which will invite you inside. Then this is the concept for the interior. We decided that we will do the main tribunes from red concrete, and so it will be visible from the arena itself, but it will be also visible from all the other spaces. So we will create a form in a form. The vase was inspiration for what we've been trying to achieve. These are the CGIs, and this is how it's then manifested on the building site. So everything in the interiors is turned down to gray color, so the only thing you see in the arena is actually red, and you always know where is the main space. This is principles how we kind of try to design it. We just tear it apart and we try to focus on each segment and make it as best as possible. And then even the MEP stuff, we try to really kind of push hard all the people. I know that this is not so much about urbanism, but I think this is all interconnected, that we need to design great building, and to be able to design great building, we even need to focus on the interiors to engage with the public. This is the first match from this Saturday. They lost, unfortunately. So all the hard work. These are the pictures. This is basically where you buy a beer and a sausage, and this is the match. I think we also focus on these small things. So, for example, we have this really ordinary concrete bricks, but we inserted piece of glass into them with this triangle shape because it was. By the way, the city has a hedgehog as a symbol, so there is a little bit of influence. We say it's Gothic, but I think the hedgehog is also there for the kids. And so the triangle was kind of important element, and we try to keep it in all the forms. So this because the arena need to be multi-purpose. There also should be Philharmonic be able to play there. So it really kind of changed the atmosphere. It doesn't look like just a sporting venue, but it looks more cultural. This is how it could look like during the culture venue. We also had the chance to design our own chair. We make this shape because of the acoustic reasons. It helps the acoustics because in the arena the acoustics are always bad, and basically this shape helps with that. And last thing, we've been quite sad that the old stadium is being demolished, and we've been thinking how to keep the spirit of it. And we thought that maybe we can use the railing. The railing was there, all the generation of the fans was holding them. And so we take it apart and we ask our one Czech artist to make a statue from it. And he made this wordplay, this souhra, prohra, výhra, which means to play together, to win and to lose. And in all of these words we have a play. So the play is kind of connecting it all together, and it's this kind of spatial element. It's not finished yet, so I will just show you this abstract form of it. So this was the first project. This was the biggest one. I have small, and now I will talk a little bit about our projects in Albania, where we are here in this market from 2023, when we started not with this competition, but with the one which will be after. I don't know why I choose this order. Sorry about it. And this one is Tirana Tower. This is a competition we won, and we will hopefully build it on the boulevard. I hope, even from the hockey arena, you can see that what is really important for us is integrating the buildings into the city structure, creating public spaces. So you can see that even in this project, we try to create this kind of plaza in front of it. The building is kind of stepping away to create this sheltered public space. This was our first competition. We lost it, unfortunately. We ended up second, and it was not far from the Tirana Tower. It's basically it was competition for exhibition center, and we called it Oda, based on Albanian place to host the people. And we basically wanted to create this really strong space, public space, which would invite all the people inside but also we work with Igor Marko. Last year, his wife Petra Marko was actually having a lecture here. And as I said, we always try to integrate the building into the city fabric. So you can see that we really focus on what is important for us to be able to say that each place is something. So you can see these are the places around the exhibition center. And this is the night CGI, so you can see that as you come inside, the escalators distribute you to the exhibition center, which was stacked vertically because of the site was quite small. And then the last project, I will be quick, I think I'm running out of time already, is Aslan Russi. This is a competition we lost recently, unfortunately. And basically what we try to do here, I think there was inspiration of the first project I showed you. So we had a running track on that and we wanted to take it further. So we want to make the whole building to be part of this sporting neighborhood. You could do different sports basically on the building and enjoy the beautiful views towards the Tirana while you're playing basketball. We fall in love with the original building and with the history of the original building, and we try to integrate it into our design. So we basically had 2 towers in front of the development, then we had this segment of the original building, and then we have built the new stadium behind the original building. This is the interior. Again, it's a multi-purpose building. You can see here a little trick we learned that we can place a floor into the structure of the roof. So we have like a club in the upper floor. But this is how you can play sport there. What I really like about this proposal is that it kind of, you have this animated facade where you can see the movement of all the people coming inside and outside of the arena. And this is how it looks like. I think it's also good for you because you come to the arena, you always know where you go because you see it. And this extends to the terraces, and the terraces are, again, there's the function of the sport, so it's kind of merging with the public space. And this is the view from the main square. So we also have a theory behind what I was saying, and sometimes we start the lecture with the theoretical part. Now I decided to end it with it. Should I read it? Or do you want to do it yourself? I think you can, no, I will do it. I will do it. I'm dyslexic, so if it's not great, my apologies. So our cities are not static. They are living systems shaped by history, culture, and the way people live in them. As cities grow, the needs of their communities change too, but too often this change means destroying what's already there. Buildings are torn down, streets are rebuilt, and the unique identity of a place gets lost. Today, we know we can't keep doing this. The construction industry is responsible for around 48% of our global CO2 emissions. So instead of turning things down and starting from scratch, we need to focus on using what we already have. This helps not only the environment, but also keeps the memory and character of our cities alive. But reuse shouldn't be just a technical task. It's not only about saving materials, it should also protect the story, the atmosphere, and the soul of the place. So we ask, how can we make reuse creative? How can we transform space while keeping what makes them meaningful? There are, however, cases when preservation or reuse is simply not possible, when materials are too damaged to fix, when urban needs evolve, or when history itself is layered with erasure. In this case, how do we balance progress and memory? How do we build anew without repeating mistakes of the past? And can demolition too be an act of creative continuity? For the past 15 years, we have explored what we call creative reuse of cities. We see it as a way of improve urban life by renewing neighborhoods, adding public spaces, bringing back forgotten heritage, or creating buildings that serve many functions and spark change in the whole district. Okay, my name is Jiří Richter. I'm from CHYBIK KRISTOf, and thank you very much for your attention.